Hey boys and girls, it is Miss Cheryl with your name writing practice video. This video is geared towards our pre-K students because being able to write their name is a key skill that we need to work on mastering as we get ready to start kindergarten. So you'll see in this particular video, it's very customized to pre-K. Normally our videos in the early learning channel are kind of for everybody and you can pick and choose. However, for this video, it's going to be for our pre-K students because it involves their name. So the first thing I want to say is that we're going to go through each student's name and we're going to spell their name. We're going to practice tracing their names. But you can also, at home, you can just practice writing your name. Your child can practice writing their name with all kinds of things around the house. So they could use shaving cream and spray like shaving cream in the bathtub and use their finger to practice writing their name. If they have a sandbox outside or some just like wet sand or even dirt for that matter, they can practice writing their name in either sand or dirt. They can use finger paints if they have finger paints. In our box that we got from Horizons, there's crayons and markers, so you could just use those and you could maybe rainbow write your name. You could use the markers and use the different colors to write your name. It's totally up to you. There's all kinds of fun ways that you can write your name at home. For this video, we are going to just use our finger on our Kindle and then we're going to trace with our finger our names. So let's go ahead and get started. The first name we have is Carter. So Carter's name is spelled K-A-R-T-E-R. And if you are Carter and you're watching this video, you should also practice spelling the letters in your name. So you should point to each letter and say each letter in your name. Once you do that, then you can take your finger and you can trace over each letter as you say it. So K-A-R-T-E-R, Carter. The next kiddo on our names is London. London's name is spelled L-O-N-D-Y-N. And if you are London, you can also spell your name and practice by pointing to each letter, L-O-N-D-Y-N, and then take your finger and trace over each letter as you say them. All right, next kiddo we have is Malcolm. Malcolm's name is spelled M-A-L-C-O-L-M. So Malcolm, practice saying the letters of your name and then practice tracing the letters of your name as you say them. So again, if you're at home and you have some fun things around your house that you can practice writing your name in, always ask an adult first, especially if you decide you want to do something like the shaving cream, which is a lot of fun. I'm so sad that we're not able to be together this summer because this is definitely something that we would have done in our classroom. But if you decide you want to do that at home, make sure you ask an adult first because not all adults are going to want you to use their shaving cream to practice writing your name. So you should definitely ask for permission first. All right, next kiddo on our list is Rania. Rania's name is spelled R-A-N-I-Y-A. And if you are Rania, you would practice saying the letters of your name and then practice tracing the letters of your name. Also, as a side note, if you are Rania, I want you to let an adult know that if Miss Cheryl is not saying your name correctly, because it's very, very, very important to me that I say everybody's name correctly. So if I am saying it incorrectly, I want you to let an adult know so they can send me an email or somehow let Horizons know the proper way to say your name so that I can be correct in case we have other videos in that I want to be able to say your name correctly. Next, we have Rowdy. Rowdy's name is spelled R-O-W-D-Y. So if you are Rowdy, you can also practice saying the letters of your name and then tracing the letters of your name. If Miss Cheryl's gone too fast, you can always pause the video and you can practice tracing your name as many times as you like. Next is Sophie. Sophie's letters are Sophie. Sophie has a fun name because she has two letters. When you put them together, they actually make the F sound, which is kind of fun. Normally, it would be like a P and an H sound, but it's fun that you put them two together and they actually make a F sound. Sophie. So Sophie, practice saying the letters of your name, and then practice tracing the letters of your name using your finger. And then I think we have, I think there might be a couple more. Next is Tavia. Tavia's name is spelled Tavia. Again, practice saying them, the letters, and then practice tracing the letters. And Tavia, I'll say the same thing as I said for Ania. If I am saying your name incorrectly, please let a grown-up know so that they can let me know. I would love to know for sure so that I can make sure that I'm saying your name correctly. I don't want to say it incorrectly all summer long. And then next is Thiago. Thiago's name is spelled Thiago. So practice again. Practice the letters and practice tracing. So as I mentioned earlier, in our Horizons box that you received, you have some there's markers in there, there's crayons in there, there's also some clay. So you could also, or you might just have like some Play-Doh at home, but there's definitely clay in the box. It's in the math box. And you could actually make snakes with the clay, and then you could practice spelling your name, kind of make snakes, and then you can kind of move them around and make the letters of your name. So that would also be a fun way to be able to practice spelling your name. And then I think this is our last name is Thomas. And Thomas spells his name Thomas. So if you are Thomas, again, practice saying the letters of your name and then taking your finger and practice tracing the letters of your name. So that is all of the students that are in our pre-K class this summer. So again, this video is very much geared towards the pre-K students because of the nature of the video. So you can play this video as much as you want. When you get to your name, you can pause it and you can practice either using your finger just to trace it right on your Kindle, or you can do one of the ideas that I suggested to be able to practice writing your name at home. Until next time, I'll see you later.